Hello everybody, this is Average 10 Gamer. Welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Last time, we went around and did some things in the sky, got a few heart containers, got our handy bug net, and upgraded our shield here actually. Oh, it flipped us around because I tried to target, but yeah, upgraded our shield. This time, we're going to be heading into the Skyview temple. To really start this dungeon. So without further ado, let's enter. As you can see, there's this pink switch above us. You want to take out your slingshot, fire it at it. That is what that sign out there was hinting to in, I think, episode 5, when I was reading it. That is what it's referring to, just so you know. Let's head down on... Gee, excuse me. Let's head down in. I thought I was going to lose my voice there for a second. We'll see if that makes the final clip or not. Master, I have bad news. The aura of many creatures reverberate throughout this temple. As a result, I can't isolate Zelda's aura. You will not be able to track her here. Given this situation, I suggest you look around to see what we where we should move next. So yeah, can't sense for Zelda here, which we haven't really been doing anyway, but it is a helpful way to make your way through the forest if you haven't been doing that. This is your bird statue in this. You can't teleport to the sky, but you can teleport outside, and you can also save and quit. So, pretty useful. Some keys. Cut through these webs. If you get stuck on a web like I am, you can wiggle your way free and it will break it. There's nothing really in this hallway that's going to hurt you, so don't worry about that too much. Your really only enemies are basically keys. So don't be too scared. That right there. Don't worry about that for now. Don't try to get up there, you can't. Cut your way through. Kill these keys. And cut down some of these trees. If you chop at that golden spot in the middle of these trees, you can get a rupee. This is kind of a part where I'm really trying to get some rupees. I'm sure you are too if you've been following my guide along, because we bought so much in the last episode. But what you want to do here, shoot this Deku Baba and hit this switch. That will open up the door right below us, or below us now, beside us before. And then you can easily kill the Deku Baba, no problem. Now, let's make our way this way. And we will see there's an eye up here, and also a sign on the ground down there. So let's read it. Oh, or pick up a bush. Oh, stop picking up the bush. Okay. Okay, Link. Alright, we're gonna move the bushes. I really just want to read the sign. Okay. Who descended from the sky, lend your ear to the wise voice of the servant who brought you to the firm soil. That is a hint about this room, as Fi is about to tell us. Master Link, it is likely that I am the servant the tablet is referring to. To help you with your mission, the goddess gave me a massive quantity of knowledge about this land. Should you find yourself in need of answers, I hope you won't hesitate to call upon me by pressing down. If you target an object with so if you target something and press down, then Fi can tell you about the enemy. This enemy. I highly recommend doing that if you're not watching this video, but if you're watching this video and want spoilers on how to do the dungeon, which I'm not sure why else you would be watching this video other than just for entertainment purposes. Do this. Just make circles. If you've played Mario Party 8, you've played this minigame before. And just move on. This is not my first recording of this video. I've already recorded this once, but my mic failed. Stay back from that. It's gonna explode. Hopefully, giving us, that's kind of what I was hoping for. Give us Deku Seeds. But in a failed recording of this video, I mentioned that too, because really, Mario Party 8 is kind of one of the black sheeps of Mario Party. A lot of people don't like Mario Party 8. So, kind of like this game. A lot of Zelda fans don't like Skyward Sword. Although they are coming around to it now, especially with this newer version. Now, these are Walchulas. Pretty easy. You can slice them if they're in your view. If not, come on down. There we go. If not, don't get on there, because they will attack you. But just shoot them with your slingshot. They go right down pretty easy. Now we can go up here because they're all gone, and we can break these wooden walls here, or barriers, and it will bring you back to that room. Right in that spot where I told you not to worry about the wooden barriers earlier. Now, here's what I recommend doing in here. I recommend coming down here. You can grab some rupees that you might need. There's a blue one here, and you can shoot this now, which is something you're going to need to shoot really momentarily. It's not too much later than you actually are gonna have to shoot it in a normal playthrough, but yeah, I recommend doing it there just because you can get the blue rupee out of it. But it unlocks the door right above it on the left side of this room. Don't head over there quite yet. Take a right and shoot this above it. Same switch. Switches are going to be pretty common in this dungeon. And head through the right side first. The right side of this room. First time we're seeing this enemy. This is a Skulltula. If you're familiar with the Zelda series, this is another enemy. Same with Walchulas, but this is really an enemy that you're familiar with. Skulltulas have been around for quite a while. So have Walchulas. They're just not as memorable or cool. That was cool. When you're underwater, when your point of view is underwater, you can't really hear what Link is saying. But anyway, you don't need to go up there. I just like to clear it off just in case, or I'd say clear it off just in case you have to go back up there for any reason. Head through this secret passage. Come in here. Shoot the switch. And it will cause the water in the temple to rise. So, now normally you would go swim down. Well, you come up through here normally, which is what we are going to do, and crawl through this hole. But then you would normally go, you want to come back to the main room since there's nothing else we can do in here. And you would normally go hit that switch I just told you about. But since we've already hit it, we can just head straight across. So, let's do that. And we come up on a bokoblin. These are green bokoblins. I didn't really mention that earlier. Really pretty much identical to the red bokoblin, I think. I don't believe there's anything different about them. But this room. Do not try to go this way. You're going to have a very hard time. There are weak spots on their belly. You can't hurt them other than that, but they can hurt you. Instead, hit these two vines. And just swing across. Kill the Quadrababa over here. And you can clear your way across now. Easily. There's nothing these guys can do. These particular guys. If you see a skull chill on a web and you are behind it, well, that is just it. Come on. There we go. Oh my gosh. There we go. Nope. Not quite. Hopefully. Okay. That will get you across. Now, in the middle of these, you can hit this switch. Like I said, switches are a very common theme in this dungeon. And this switch will raise the water once again. So, well, I'll read you this sign for... In a room with 2 glittering gemstones, you shall find a temple map. Gaze upon the map until your eyes find the X, for it is there that you must strike another gemstone to reveal a path. Well... we have hit 2 gemstones in here, and we have found this chest, so let's see what's in there. You found a dungeon map. It shows the layout of the area and reveals unexplored rooms. Yes, the dungeon map is quite useful. It shows treasure chests, it shows locked doors, it shows just doors, and it shows the whole map of the dungeon. So, really recommend you get this. I suppose it's not necessarily required to get, but I highly recommend it. Master, I have information for you. You have obtained a map of this area. You can view it by pressing minus. The position of the doors... Okay, Navi... Oh. Oops. I did... This is the second time I've played this, and I did skip an important piece of information that Fi says. And, even funnier, I called Fi Navi. I don't know if I've done that yet. That's the first time I've caught myself, for sure. Doi. Wow. But, yeah. Fi actually pointed out something important. We cannot put beacons down in dungeons. So there's that. They also show your bird statues and stuff, so that's pretty useful. Anyway. Is that a bird statue? Yeah, it's a bird statue. Okay, well, let's move on. I will show you some... I will miss the log completely, forcing us to have to swim around and find a way... Oh, okay, there's one right there. A way back up. Now, head this way. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. I don't know. The first attempt was... I don't mean to talk about the first attempt, because it's not the attempt that you guys will ever see, but the first attempt with no audio, we actually got a really rare item drop, which, if you've been watching this whole series so far, it just figures. I am not even surprised, because we have had horrible luck with item drops. So of course, on the video where I failed the recording, the item I get is really good. Anyway, make our way up there, head through here, and you're now actually on the other side of that room, on the right side, that we couldn't get to. This guy. Just flip him, and he's like any other sculpture. Just stab him in the belly twice. That'll do him in. Now this, not just a little bit more of a complicated version of what we had done earlier. You just want to do circles, and this time it is 2 eyes that we will be circling. So that's the only difference. It gives you this chest. With a small key in it. So we can now unlock another door. So, if you go back through here, back to well, I guess I'll call it the first main room, because it's about to not be the main room for us anymore. It has been the main room for us for a while, but I've been trying to avoid calling it that. But if you head over here, at the far end of the room, from where you entered, there is a place where we can unlock a door. So let's do that and head through. And this will bring us into really one of the coolest rooms. I think the coolest room in the entire dungeon. It looks a bit intimidating because there is so much going on in here, but it's really not. Oh, I missed. Shoot that switch at the far end. I recommend doing this first. It's going to open a door at the center of that pillar in the center of the room. Center. Head in. This is a mini boss. I know I'm saying it a little late. It is going to lock you in here. But it gives you one of the best items in the game and allows you to do things in this room that you wouldn't be able to do otherwise. So I recommend doing it. You just want to slash in the direction that he's holding his swords, essentially. Oh, like not that. And it's pretty obvious when he's about to attack, which he isn't even trying to attack me yet. He did not attack me at all that whole time. If you just stay busy, he's not so bad. I mean, that took me not even a minute. So, not a very bad mini-boss. A little intimidating, but even when he does attack, he can't really hit you. And we got the beetle. The unexplained power combined with the insect-shaped item allows you to control it, and it flies through as it flies through the air. Point the cursor where you want it to go, and press ZR to send it soaring. So we got another item. This item is going to save us a lot of slingshot seeds. You have acquired a new item. Analysis of the object's insect-like profile and wings indicates it can fly. After launching it, you can remotely pilot the device. The sharp structure on the front of the device can sever threads and deliver a blow to smaller objects. Press ZR to ready it for takeoff and right to learn about the operations. So, we are stuck in here, as you can see. There is no way for us to get out, and the way we came in is locked. So, we launch our beetle. He's already going to start being useful to us because... Oh, I missed. See if I can swing us around here before I run out of time. There we go. Oh, that bat looks like he's in pain. But anyway, our keys. It's not a bat. What is a bat? That is a keys. Anyway, it unlocks this door for us, so we can get back out to this cool room. So let's get the keys down on us. They're one of the easier enemies for us to kill, so really killing them first is smart. Then I recommend this Bokoblin because he can become an issue if you're trying to take out gosh, I'm blanking on Skulltulas, because Skulltulas swing around. You kind of need to focus on them directly when you're fighting them, so they can be a bit of a pain. But with that, we can now start getting some of these cool items that are in here, like this crate. Bang. Has a fairy in it. We don't need a fairy because we really have the potions I want, so we'll just collect it. But yeah, you can put fairies in bottles. I highly recommend it because they heal you when you die. In here, there's a red rupee, so I recommend grabbing it. Up on top of this statue here, there's a green rupee. Let's head in this one. Green rupee. Blue rupee. Blue rupee. Alright, and that's it. Now, If we keep coming this way, the first thing we'll see is some Key Cinnabacoblin, but... and we'll kill those keys as well. Now in here, which is what I was trying to show, there is a piece of heart. Or heart piece. I think it's a piece of heart. Heart pieces, I think, are what the heart actually is. So what you want to do, you want to launch up. And you see those two holes up towards the top? You want to make sure you're on this side, by the way, because the other sides have bars on them. But you want to knock into the switch with the beetle, and we'll open up that gate, which will in turn give us this piece of heart. Yeah, piece of heart, and which will give us a heart container. Okay, and yeah, since we've collected 4 of those now, we now have a heart container out of it. So there you go. It pays to go after the heart containers. Whoa. Amber. Goddess Plume. See that? That's what Beetle can do for you. Kill that guy there while we're at it, because he's annoying. And then bring Beetle over here again. To now get into this chamber. And hit that switch. And this switch will open that door, which is where we're going to be heading next. But first we're going to get a few other things in this room. That box there. Red rupee. Did I miss a box? I knew I did. This one's up high, which is why I didn't think about it, because I was more worried about the Goddess Plume. But this box is pretty good. Has an assortment of rupees in it. Yeah. Oh, Link, what are you doing? If those despawn, I'm gonna be so upset. Okay, they didn't. And as you can see, this temple has already given us quite a bit of rupees. Another Skulltula here. Might as well just take it out so we don't have to worry about it anymore. That is that. Give us a singular rupee. Let's get this guy real quick. And that will be it for this room. But yeah, as you can see, there are treasures to be had here. So make sure you get them. And then head into the west door. And go straight on through. Huh, Amber. I don't think that spawns every time, so we'll collect it. Might as well. And what you want to do is head straight through this door right here, which is going to promptly lock behind me to go through what I think is not... I mean, it's not a mini-boss. It's literally just a Skulltula that's not on its web. Just do a vertical slash, and then stab it, and do a finishing move on it. And that's it. That's all it is. Not too bad. Now, first off, this crate here. I'm gonna miss it. Alright, we'll show you that in a second. Now, this crate here. Beetle. That was also my fault, but it's so easy to get mad at Beetle, because he's not that hard to control, but some people say he is. Yeah. Gives you hearts on this side. This is the thing you need, though. It's a metal block. You want to push it down. and bring it towards the center of the room, as it is essential for this puzzle. Because as you can see, if I stand right here, I cannot get that top eye's attention. So you put it here, you get all their attentions, and there you go. You'll open that chest. Or, well, you open the door, which will now allow me to go open the chest. Gives me a small key. This key will open a locked door. You can only use it in this area. It says that every time, but I would hope this wouldn't happen, but I feel like there might be some people that would think like, oh, I just have a key and I can't find the door, so it must be to a different dungeon. This is never the case, just so you know. Now, if you look this way, we can't get back through the way we came because the cliff is too tall. So we're gonna have to rely on Beetle. Avoid the Skulltula. And just hit the switch. It's that easy. And it will raise the water up, allowing us to go through the top part of the dungeon. Now what you want to do here just flip it over and then stab it. Just like in the last room. They're not super hard. I think the Skulltula gets a lot of credit, I think, for being scary to people. Because a lot of people don't want to get near the Skulltula, and then as a result, the Skulltula does a lot of damage to them because they're being hesitant. And, yeah, that's my opinion on why the Skulltula is so good to some people. But anyway. Head back through here. This will bring us back to this area that we've pretty much cleared, but you noticed over here there's an eastern door that we needed a key to get into, so we can now get in there. What you want to do is use Beetle to cut them down, which is a pretty nifty tool that Beetle has that isn't really talked about. You really only need to kill those three in the middle because the others won't bother you. If you do fall down there, there's two Quadrababas, so be careful, be on your guard. But with that, we can really just make our way through this way. Walking us in, and we get another new enemy. What is that? The Staldra. Yeah, so it's a Staldra. Essentially, its whole gimmick, you want to cut off all its heads at the same time. Oh shoot, they weren't aligned. Like that. There we go. Yeah, you just want to cut them off at the same time. They're not so bad. And just like that, we are done with the Staldra. I'm going to leave this episode here. Next time, on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, we'll be going on to complete this dungeon, and hopefully getting a heart or two along the way. This is Average Nintendo Gamer. I'll see you guys then.